fellow crafters, Janine here, and this is going to be a really quick little card project. This little card threw together pretty quick and easy, and it's super cute, and it can pretty much work for all occasions. I mean, it could be a birthday, a thank you, just about anything, just a thinking of you. I did just a little embossing on the inside, and of course my handmade by stamp on the back. So anyway, let me show you real quick how I made this. I'm using black cardstock as my base, and you can see I just ran a little powder tool over the back of it, and with some silver pigment ink and some silver embossing powder, I stamped and embossed the back of the card with my handmade by Janine Rick stamp, and let that cool off a little bit, and cleaned a little bit of that dustiness off the back of the card and cleaned my stamp. And then on the inside of the card, I wanted to do a little bit more embossing, and from the ICU stamp kit from Simon Says Stamp, I used the little thought bubble there, and with some white pigment ink, I stamped that little thought bubble, and then put some white pearl embossing powder on it, and I forgot to use my powder tool, so I had a little trouble with some embossing powder sticking around the card. And then I stamped the hello stamp inside the thought bubble, and heat embossed it also with the white pearl pigment powder. And I like to clean everything up and put it away right after I'm done. It just seems like a little easier than doing a big cleanup afterwards. And I adhered some hot pink cardstock to the front and inside of the card. I just really love pink and black together. Beautiful combination in my opinion. And then I'm using that little die cut from the October 2015 Simon Says Stamp card kit, and decided I wanted to add a little ribbon to it, but that white ribbon was too plain. So again, I used hot pink color in my Big Market, out of my Big Market pack, and just used that to color the ribbon. And this trick works so beautifully with alcohol markers and satin ribbon, and you can see I just decided on the placement and adhered it to the back of that die cut, and then I adhered the die cut to the card and tied a simple bow in it, and then just trimmed my tails up a little bit, kind of fussed with it a little bit, and liked the way that looked. And then I decided I wanted to do a little bit something more on the front, add a sentiment, and I wanted a little bit more of a background for the sentiment, so I decided on that little strip of butterfly paper from the 2015 kit, and then realized I put the glue on the wrong side, so I had to decide on a different background piece, and also from the 2015 stamp kit from Simon Says Stamp. And then I used the Sentiment ICU on just some white cardstock, and I used so I tried to decide if it needed a little bit extra, but I decided it would just be too much with more pattern, so I decided on just the white cardstock. And I used some silver pigment ink and had to give it a couple of test stamps because I was having some trouble with the stamping quality, and finally got a really good stamp, and then just used my precision cutters just to cut around it a little bit and not just do it straight, you know, rectangle, but to give it just a little bit more interest and cut around the letters a little bit, give them a little bit more shape. And then used glue dots to adhere that. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little card tutorial. If you're enjoying the card making, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment, let me know, or if there's some other crafts you would like to see more of. But anyway, I really appreciate you being here with me today. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, you have a very blessed day.